Morning, Odah here. Don't mind me, I'm a little rough, but out here at the property, I was up until about almost 2 o'clock burning a brush pile from some trees that I cut down back in March. Kind of getting ready to build a cabin out here on the property. And so I'm out here enjoying good camp coffee. Love camp coffee. Love a percolator coffee. Nothing better. Nothing better than coffee made on the percolator. I'm smoking a pipe. I thought I'd introduce myself a little bit. Yeah. What I'm smoking is the Davinoff Virginia medallions. I think that's what it's called. Virginia medallions. Kind of newer at pipe smoking. Well, not really. First picked it up, I want to say the fall of 2020. You know, everything going on back then. That's when I picked it up. A little bit about my pipe history, if you will. My great-grandpa, I remember him smoking a pipe. So that'd be about my first introduction to it. After that, no one really ever smoked one around me. Some other family members smoked cigarettes, but no one ever smoked a pipe. Sorry, the wind is picking up. So, sorry if you can't hear me. Anyway, no one else really smoked a pipe growing up. I tried cigarettes, snuck a couple of my mom's. Back then, my parents didn't want me to know that they were smoking. It was really only my mom. My dad already gave up smoking at that time, by about when I was like 5 or so. But snuck a couple of my mom's when I was 12. Couldn't finish them. Could not finish them. Tried one day. Like the next week I tried another one. Couldn't finish either of them. Absolutely hated it. Hated the taste. Hated everything about it. So I had never touched a cigarette, pipe, anything until 2020. Something else is when I was a kid, well, growing up, if you will, I always said when I get old enough, I'm going to get a pipe and I'm going to sit in my armchair reading books and smoking a pipe like Sherlock Holmes. So I guess in 2020, in my early 30s, I decided I was old enough to smoke a pipe. And so I started. I remember, right, first one I got was Corn Ordeals Autumn Evening, I believe is what it's called. I wanted something yummy and flavorful. And I remember I got that recommendation from Spurgeon Piper. And I said, okay, I'll try that one. It wasn't bad. I had a really hard time with tongue bite. Couldn't really stand that much. And then I went to the Shire blends. I forget who. Country Squire. Country Squire and the Shire blends. Sunken Breakfast, I think. That was actually really good. I really enjoyed Sunken Breakfast. I only smoked a little bit, off and on. Fall of 2020, summer of 21, and maybe into the fall of 21. And I really haven't touched a pipe until about this year. Again. 2026 now. And I actually probably smoked it already since picking it up kind of in the last 2 months or so. 3 months. Probably almost smoked it more in those 3 months than I did for almost that year that I was smoking it before. Reasoning behind, for me anyway, to get back into pipe smoking is the relaxation. Is the relaxation. I don't know about you, but work is kind of stressful. And this year, I decided I needed to find some way of relaxing, of shutting off my brain, if you will. And spending some time, just me. And that's why I really picked it back up, was because a pipe forces you to slow down. A pipe isn't like a cigarette where in 5 minutes you're done. A pipe, well, last night when I was burning that brush pile, I don't know, just a couple of relights from having to kind of, throw more brush into the fire and whatnot. Probably lasted me over an hour. Sitting there, watching the flames in the fire, watching the smoke. Trying to taste all these flavors that, everybody else says that they can taste. And just thinking, contemplating. And really not thinking about anything special. So far, this medallion, this Davidoff Virginia medallion, is probably close to my favorite that I've tried. I've been wanting to get more into, because one, if I didn't keep smoking, I didn't want something to sit on my shelf and go bad. I wanted something that would sit on my shelf and age well. And so, starting again here in 2026, I've been leaning more and more towards tobaccos that would cellar well. And I have tried a couple of different ones. Chelsea's Morning. I think that was the first one that I got when I started over again earlier this year. It's Chelsea's Morning. Don't really care for that English. Probably the spice. So then I started getting into some Virginias. Now mind you, I have at this point only tried, I don't know, maybe 6, 8 different tobaccos at the most. And that's even, way back when I started and I was only buying like a frickin' ounce or something, half an ounce or something, whatever it was, little sampler baggies basically of tobacco to see what I liked. So far, Virginias are coming to be my favorite. This is actually my third pipe, this Country Gentleman. This is my first corn cob that I've ever had. A couple of basket Dr. Greybolds, I believe. Yeah, a couple of those. This is my first corn cob. Corn cob has kind of come to be almost my favorite, I think. It burns cooler. Don't know about anything else, but it burns cooler, so I like that. My first pipe that I got is kind of, I don't know the styles or the designs, but it's a little bit more Sherlock Holmesy. It isn't quite his big, big bowl that you see, but it does have that nice dip in it. And that one again is also really good. The other one that I got, it's okay, not quite my favorite. I'll pick up this one or my first one that I ever got before I pick up that one. So I'm out here at the property. Got to mow. Cleaning up some more trees that I haven't quite cut up yet into firewood that I fell back in March. And just enjoying the weekend. Away from work. I was hoping to build a cabin this year, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's going to be next year. Unfortunately. So anyway, this channel is going to be me kind of doing some of the things outside, outdoors. Probably mostly here at the property. So I wouldn't expect too many. Or real consistent, if you will. And it just might be stuff like this. Talking to you. Letting you know a little bit of what I got going on. What I'm smoking. What's been on my mind. I hope you enjoy. I hope that I don't bore you too much. my stories or thoughts. This property, the back 20 is mostly, used to be old fields, so a lot of brush back there. This spot here has a lot of old, mature popples that a couple of them I can't even reach my arms around. Getting to the end of their life, starting to show a lot of kind of disease or dying out a little bit. But what's coming up underneath the popple is a bunch of maples. So that's something else that I want to do, is focus on trimming out these big popples and promoting the maples. One, they look pretty in the fall, and they just look pretty in general. So that's also what you'll be seeing a little bit of on this channel, is maybe me kind of slowly getting rid of these monster popples. Well, heard me blabbing on long enough. Enjoy your weekend. Don't forget to relax, to clear your mind, and to just be with yourself. This weekend. Don't let life stress you out to the point of burnout. That's my goal this year. Is to find some way of relaxation. If it's one puff at a time.